Hello everybody and welcome to this thing that I'm doing. I don't know really what to call it. I'll figure it out later, and you'll probably know what it is because of the link, the title of this video. Anyways, having some trouble with nouns. Anyways, I'm going to show you my process through how I LP. Through like what things I do. I saw Zodiac made a thing. Wow, what's with me and nouns? Honestly, me no nouns. Anyways, I saw Zodiac make a Camtasia project tutorial, and I thought I might do something along those lines, but I'm going a step further and showing my entire process. Anyways, well, first things first, you can see my little slideshow here. It's something that entertains me. I've got all of my Pokemon in there. Anyways, first things first, I make sure that my Skype status is on Do Not Disturb, because I have had instances of people calling me or Skyping me in the middle of recording, and I had to scrap that recording and just be like, oh, hey, look, somebody Skypes me. It's been annoying, it's been a nuisance. Anyways, you can see some of my custom magic cards. I've got a video about that. Anyways, what I do next is I activate these 4 programs here: Hypercam, Sound Recorder, Visual Boy Advance, and Camtasia Studios. Each of them plays a role in my LPing noun. Anyways, if this was an LP, I would name it Nouns! This takes a little while to boot up, so I just let it close for now. First thing, I am going to open Game Boy and choose which game I want. These are all of the games I have had, but I'm going to be using Gold as a test. It boots up and gets through everything, and of course Joey has to call me at... Yeah, you don't really know this, but here's a little fun trivia. Joey calls me at the beginning of every recording. It's without fail. Let me just... get past all this crap. I don't care about your Reddit, Joey. Anyways, click outside of it so this kind of freezes up. And we go over to Hypercam here. And I go to Select Window. Don't ask me how to get Hypercam or any of my stuff. It's just... I've forgotten how to get any of it. So I just kind of have it at this point. Anyways, I choose the window. And now the window is set. Now we can begin. So I go to Tools, Record, Start Sound Recording. I'll usually go with Gold Audio and then the number of the thing, but now right now for these purposes, I'm just going to make this one be Gold Audio Test 1, and I'm going to save it to my desktop so it's easily accessible. And when I hit save, then everything goes down. I have to hit save, record. I click up here so the video activates, but I make sure not to put my mouse cursor in the video. This is recording my voice, but so is the Hypercam. This is more of just a timer, so I know when the video is going. Anyways, right when I start a video, I go pause, back. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold version test run thing. In this test, I am going to run around here. Gonna need to get on my bicycle and just go around here. And I'm gonna just play around in the grass a bit. So when I run into a wild Pokemon, I stop talking. Oh boy, that was quite a battle with the Rattata. Anyways, it's a little bit more shenanigans. I'm actually going to show this one and catch myself a Miltank. That's actually kind of neat. I sort of actually want this Miltank. This this is not going to be saved or anything, so this is going to be scrapped. But I'm going to catch this Miltank just for the lulz. Also, apparently Miltank can only be a female. Well, Tauros can only be a male, but this isn't really an LP part, so I shouldn't be shouting out Pokemon facts. It just feels like one, because this is what I normally do. But you can just see my entire screen, and that's close enough. So, time to start chucking balls at this Miltank. Let's go with a Great Ball, because it doesn't even matter. Because I'm not keeping this recording. Well, I'm keeping this recording, but I'm not keeping what happened in the game. Anyways, Miltank is caught. Alright, Miltank, the milk cow Pokemon, blah blah blah. Let's just name her Whitney. That's a good name for a Miltank. Whitney was sent to Bill's PC. And, well, normally I'd go and retrieve Miltank, because for these purposes I am going to actually be adding that to my team, just so I show you my sidebars and stuff. Anyways, let's just say I did that, and Miltank is in my team, we looked at her stats, blah blah blah, talked about her physiology or something, and then I say, this is me, Thrash02, saying, be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't. And then the recording session is over. So stop recording, tools, stop sound recording. I usually go over to File, Save Game, Hold a Slot, but I'm not doing that in this one. So, I also come over here, stop this. I usually go to Let's Plays, Pokemon Gold, and then commentary, whatever commentary it is. But let's just go over to here, put it on the desktop, and say Gold Commentary Test 1, and then save. Right, then I'm going to shut down the Visual Boy, because it kind of takes a lot of memory and it makes my computer lag. So it's easier to just do this. Then I open up Camtasia Studios and import media. This is when I actually start doing things. Now, I guess it's taking a while because of the Camtasia is actually recording the screen. Anyways, this is my library of my Pokemon picks. These are all different Pokemon. These are my sidebars. Anyways, I go to Documents, and this is where Hypercam sends my stuff. I don't know why it does it, but this is just where it's always been. As you can see, I've had 523 recordings. Some of them scrapped, some of them good, but 523 all around. Then I import media, go to Let's Plays, Gold, and Audio 21. Now the commentary is actually attached to the clip, so I don't need to load the commentary as well. But as I just said, it's just there for if I ever have to go back and do something with the commentary. Just like, for example, if Hypercam did not pick up the commentary, but I've got that safety net, and you always do that when I'm recording these things. And it's a timer. It's an effective timer, and I've just always used it. Anyways, I drag this down here, and for my Pokemon, I always just set this at this blog video setting. Oh, these are to show what the sizes are. You would say put it to YouTube, but well, I formatted it so this is like how it's the best. Alright, so as you can see, there's the ugly black bars. So what I'm going to do is add the right sidebar, which I just have these loaded into my library. So the right sidebar and Moonpie's sidebar. So just add those there. Zoom out and put them to the end of the video. And here is when I go in and sync test this. So just gonna let it play. Record. I click. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, I totally forgot to put the audio there. Okay, let's see. record. I click up here so the video activates, but I make sure not to put my mouse cursor in the video. This is recording my voice, but so is the Hypercam. This is more of just a timer, so I know when the video is going. Anyways, right when I start a video, I go pause. Alright, so I find where I say pause first, and then I just click to lock this track, basically making it invincible so I can't like cut it or anything. So I find right before where I say pause, and then I remove everything before that because it's not necessary. Whoa, glitchy. That's a glitch and a half right there, but nothing compared to 2 Gokus on the screen. Anyways, then I find where the sound comes in on this. So listen carefully. Pause, back, pause. Ah, it was here-ish. So just move it around over here somewhere. Cut, and see if that sounds right. And if so, then our sync test has been completed. Pause, back, pause. It's not quite. Let's look it over, but with a more accurate ear so we can see what the exact problem is. Pause, back, pause. Okay, it appears that the... let's see. Pause, back, pause, back. I think the video is a little bit further ahead of it, so... Pause. That initial one seems to be working, which is weird. Back, pause. This is just the random stuff that happens in recording. This usually goes off without a hitch. Pause, back, back. Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's appears to be Sorry if I'm talking over me. The first one appears to be working, so let's go somewhere in the middle of the video and what's going on here? Okay, this audio 2 is... I just realized I loaded the wrong audio. Silly me. See, I'm so set in my ways I load the wrong thing. Alright, remove that from the clip bin. I forgot I saved it to the desktop. I'm just so used to doing it. Alright, gold audio test 1. Here. This is the real audio. So, we've already done the cut it off where it says pause back, pause back. So let's see where it makes a sound here. Pause, back, back. Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold version test run thing. In this test I am going to run around here, going to get on my bicycle, and there it was. You've got to be alert and you've got to be able to find it. Although I'm sure you could maybe find a better way if you were to do this. Alright, so move that back to the front and zoom out, I guess, because of misclick. And let's see how that sounds. Pause, back, perfection. Then I find right here, as you can see right before my voice picks up again, is when I cut that out. And now we're ready to start playing with the whole thing. Alright, so I basically just come up over here where you can see the audio is flatlined. That's where I paused talking, fighting that Rattata. So I just find right before where it flatlined, Pokemon, I stop talking. And then when I stop talking, I cut this part out, come over here, cut this part out, and completely remove from timeline. No more annoying Pokemon battle. And now for this Miltank, just find where we find her. And, well, as I said, for the purposes of this, let's see. Oh, I also, here's a little thing I do a lot of the time. Let's just name her... Alright, I usually put the first letter or don't put anything, and then I just skip right to when I have it all put in, because it's annoying to watch me put the whole damn name in. So that's a little touch I like to put in my videos, if you've noticed that or not. It's not too difficult to do, and well, it's just easier. Just name her Whitney. See there, it looks nice that way. And that also gives me another thing. For the intensive purposes of this, I am going to show you how I edit my sidebars. Like, I say edit because I did not actually make these. They were made by the Cooler Breezy. I'm just putting stuff in them. So let's go ahead and open up GIMP here. You can see the version, 2.6. I believe you can Google it or something. Anyways, I'm not showing you how to get any of the software, but if you have this software, you know how I use it. Well, this is just showing you what I do. And bring this up here. Wait. What is this? I don't even. Okay, put that there, and then okay then. So then we go to File, Open, and find the correct sidebar. We go to Desktop, Let's Plays, which is here. Pokemon Miscellaneous, Pokemon Picks. Let it load. And as you can see, I've got all of the Pokemon through like the first 3 generations. These aren't in any order. The first 150 aren't. Second gen are. I've got all the forms of unknown somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, all the forms of unknown. All of the Johto Pokemon. I've got all of the Hoenn Pokemon. I may do a Hoenn Let's Play at some point, not totally sure. Don't have any Sinnoh Pokemon because I have no possible way of recording those games because I don't have a DS emulator and my computer can't handle one. Anyways, we go to the last one we've edited, and I've got 2 of them. I've got the XFC and the JPEG. The JPEG is just a picture that, like, if I were to load it, I guess I would be able to put stuff on it, but well, I prefer to go with the XFC because it's the actual like GIMP document. So I open the XFC, and here I see all this stuff I can edit. That's Seed's picture, Seed's name, Bolt's name, Knight's name. But we got ourselves a new team member, so I've got to go File, Open as Layers, and I've got to find the picture for Miltank. Miltank's a 2nd gen Pokemon, so let's see, after 1st gen. I usually just use the arrow keys to find it real quickly. Miltank, Miltank, where art thou, Miltank? This can take a little bit of time to shift through. Oh, there we go. There she is. Miltank, open. Alright, then I use this sizing tool to just size her and put her where I need her to be. Just a little smaller, a little thinner maybe. Let's see, view, zoom in. I guess it could be a little bit more centered. Although I suppose since this isn't really a thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. But well, I'm a perfectionist. I do everything as I should. Alright, so now we've got the Miltank there. It doesn't really have to be completely in the box. In fact, I think it does look a little cool if it's a little bit outside of the box, but that's just me. Alright, since she's a normal type, I'll just use brown, so just go to the text box, draw a text box, caps lock, Whitney, move this around, well, go over here, look up the Pokemon font, Pokemon Solid, choose a color, this brown will do, okay, because, you know, normal type. Alright then, that's a decent size. Alright, so there we go, and just move it so I see how it looks as a whole. I guess it could look a little smaller. Let's see, and close, choose different thing. Close enough. Anyways, that's the Whitney the Miltank sidebar. So file, save as. No, this is important the way I save these. I save 2 of them. First, well, I changed this so I know which one I'm doing. So Whitney And first I save the XFC, so I can always come back and edit it if I need to. Then File, Save As. Just delete this and put it in JPG for JPEG, and click inside this so it actually can click inside it. And then it'll ask me some questions. Export because of transparency. Go to quality 100 because I want 100% quality. And there we go. Whitney sidebar is made. So that's all I really need from GIMP. So we'll just close the program. And let's see. Find where MoonPie's sidebar ends. Remove that from the timeline and import the new one. So let's go to Let's Plays, Pokemon Miscellaneous, Pokemon Picks. Wait, what the? Okay, it just randomly loaded both sidebar. Remove from library or clip in. That was weird. That usually doesn't happen. That's not normally a part of my process, but well, you watch my Let's Plays because of all the ridiculousness. Oh, I see. I clicked it and then it was like right over bolt. So okay. All right. So then we go down here and find Whitney, and Oh wait, yeah. That's the. Oh yeah, it's the Whitney Gold sidebar. The Whitney right sidebar is the sidebar from when I fought Whitney, the gym leader. Got that confused for a sec, but that'll happen. Things like that happen. All right. So I go to add as callout, so it's a callout, and then just try to resize it. Now this took me a while to figure out because these things can be kind of tricky. I put it up, yeah. Okay, then you just gotta size it, and when you have it selected, you have to. I like to take off the shadow because I don't like shadow. And you have to unclick Keep Aspect Ratio. This will allow you to manipulate it however you need it to go. And then you just size it properly into the video. And that looks pretty nice. So there we go. Now I've got Whitney. And what I like to do here is, let's see. Where's add a new line? Add a new line. Create new line. There we go. Right, so then I put that at line 3. And I go to the library and I put MoonPie's sidebar right here a little bit. Maybe shorten it because here's how I do one of my fading effect. Going to need to zoom in on that one there. All right, so this is MoonPie's. Right. So I'm going to need to have this fade out. I like to have it fade out for 2 seconds. And then Whitney, I will have her fade in for 2 seconds. Move it so it actually can fade in for 2 seconds. And why is this only 1? This should be 2. Oh wait, no, it's not supposed to fade out at all. Ridiculousness, 'tis my name. Actually, that's probably good right there. It doesn't really need. No, I like to have the slow fade, but considering it's so close to the thing, because if you have a split here, it can only be so close. So well, let's just see how that looks. All right, so Whitney, we just have it fade in, and it looks like Whitney herself is just fading in, but the entire new sidebar is fading in. It's just most of it looks exactly like the old one, so the viewer doesn't notice. The viewer being you, and now you will notice. All right, now I can move this back because that's gonna bug me. I'm a perfectionist. I'm sorry. It has to be 2 seconds on the dot. All right, here-ish, and let's see how that looks. Whitney. That's a good name. No, that had a little bit of black in it, so do it again. Whitney. That's a good. Maybe move this up. I can't move that up without it looking shoddy. Wait, I totally can move it up if I stretch it. See, I'm learning things while I'm teaching things. Whitney. That's a good name. A little bit further. Move it up, stretch it back. Whitney. And that's a good name for a mill tank. There we go. Was sent to Bill's. Now that's perfect right there. That is a perfect sidebar. Then just stretch the Whitney sidebar to the end of the thing. And that's generally everything it takes to edit this. Oh, for adding things to a library, this took me a bit to figure out. You're going to want to right-click here, and you go Add to Library. Then just name it Whitney, because I know which sidebar it is. And now if I were to get rid of Whitney, I don't want to because I don't want to have to do that again. I can just kind of add to timeline, and boom, there's another Whitney right there. And then just move that where you need it, but I'm just going to remove that from the timeline right now. And, well, it's almost done, but I just need to, and this is obviously on a bigger scale because it's only like a 2-minute video. Well, this is probably like a freaking 30-minute video at this point, but the video I'm editing is a 2-minute video-ish. Alright, so I just have to wait. Here I time my outro. And then the recording session is over. Oh wait, no. Gotta come over here. And then I say, this is me, Thrash02, saying, be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't. And then I wait till a good point in the game music, and then I split that off. I take off all the excess. Then I go over to here, File, Save Project As. Then I select the previous thing as a template. And I go over here. I usually just save it right there, but again, for the purposes of this, I'm going to be saving these things on the desktop. Then I go do episode number 00. Let's play Pokemon Gold version. I don't know, test. Oh yeah, I still have caps lock on. Test video. And I always capitalize the first letter of each word in my videos. It's just a thing I do. Now, I can't rightfully put a colon here like I normally do, because if I try to save it, it'll say it's not valid. So I just have to take that colon out, and then I save it. Alright, now when it's time to upload, I go to Produce and Share to YouTube, because I find this is the best way to do it. Then I've got my YouTube shenanigans there. I go to Next. Then I go over here, click. I usually go to Gold, but for these purposes, I will go over here. I go to Click, Rename, Control-C, which is Copy. Although, to show you on the mouse, I'll just go to Copy. But I usually use one of my favorite shortcuts, Control-C. And then Paste, or Control-V. And this is, I go to Gold version, and this is when I add the colon. Then I add a little description. We catch Whitney the mill tank and stuff, whatever. Then I go down here to my Word documents, go up to the one called Thrash02. This is where I keep all of my tags, so I don't have to write them in every damn time. I only have to write them once, and then I come to where all of my tags are. As you can see, this is for Dragon Ball Z, this is for Pokemon Gold, this is for Spiritual LPs. So I just go over to here. No, copy, paste, and go to Gaming, have it be at Share, and then click Finish, and the upload begins. I'm obviously not uploading this, but I'm just showing you how I do it. Alright, well, that's basically how this entire thing goes through. So just close that, save it to the 00 project, and, well, that should do it. I'm just gonna stash this away in my Thrash02 folder. which is... Where are you? Yeah, I've got a few folders. It's kind of... Where the hell is it? Is it in Let's Plays? Oh, wait, here it is. Duh. Okay, just gonna put that there. Gold commentary. Gold audio test. Close the sound recorder. Close Hypercam. And, well, then I'm done recording. Or I go do the next recording, in which case I would not have closed those things. Anyways, this recording has been going on for 30 minutes, so I think it's time I cut this short. So, well, for the second time in this video, this is me, Thresho2, saying be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't.